show. Welcome to the show. So, for all those crazy people out there who ain't never heard your name, I know I mentioned you, but in a couple of seconds, give us your name and tell us what you do in a couple of seconds.
Man, I go by the name of TIMPMO. I'm a musician. I do a lot of writing, a lot of good music. You should definitely check it out. I'm on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Just some good, some ghetto stories, really, man. You know what I mean? I went through a lot, and you really just can feel all the trials and tribulations that I have in my music.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So,
For sure.
Let's go back to where it all started for you. When you were a kid, when you were young, rocking with your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your family. What made you fall in love with music?
Man, that's a great question. Honestly, bro, just the R&B side of it, man. Just, mother being in the kitchen cooking, grandmother, aunties, man, they just, got that music playing, and it's just something you have to grasp to, man. It's just something that um if you can't feel that type of music, something got to be wrong with you, man. So that's how I fell in love with music, man, in general. The Marvin Gayes and the Luther Vandrosses, the Temptations, David Ruffin, like, bro, that shit just really had me where it's just like, bro, I got music is just gonna be a part of my life. I don't give a fuck what I do, music gonna be a part of it.
I like
sure.
that. So, in your family, you mentioned, you got a big family, things of that nature. You went through stuff. I get that. In your family, who did you get the music gene from? Was it your mom? Was it your pops? Was it an uncle, grandfather, whatever, grandmother? Who did you get the music from? Because sometimes we get it from somebody that's a family member. Who did TIMPMO get it from?
The closest thing I got in my family when it comes to music would be my auntie Lorraine. She used to sing a little bit, dibbing and dabbing in that. Other than that, man, it's really nobody in my family that has like any type of experience with music. I'm really the only one that stepped out on faith, man, and just wanted to create something for myself, something that I feel like God put me on this earth to do. So I'm really like the first of my kind, bro, in my family, and it's a blessing. You know what I mean?
Right. I like that. I like that. So, you being the first person in your family doing music, music is not an easy thing. As a matter of fact, it's not even glorified. Family members don't want you to do it because they feel like, oh, you need to get a job, all of this. But music is what's passionate for you. Who was that person in your family that kind of stood beside you and said, all right, TIMPMO, I'm feeling your music. You can really do this. You got to do this. Who was that person in your family?
Bro, honestly, me, bro. Like you just said, man. Nobody really believes in music when it comes to like career wise. It's always you gotta go to school, get your degree, NFL, NBA, baseball, or some shit like that. But music is like the last thing people are thinking about. And it's just the generation that I grew up in, and the way older people think. So really and truly, bro, the music side of it, it's just a belief I had in myself. Of course, it was things that happened to let me know that it's for me, but it's just me, bro. I had to make people believe, bro. I had to make my mom. My mama didn't know nothing about what I was doing. My dad didn't know. He's still kind of trying to catch up to what I'm doing. Like, bro, I'm okay, bro. Literally, I would never stop doing this shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. This shit, and I don't mean to cuss on your show because I don't know if we can cuss on this motherfucker, but bro, I would never stop, Kennedy. Like, bro, I'm never stopping, bro. This shit is for me.
I like that. Yo, if you are just joining us, you are tuned in to the Pimp Game Podcast, and we are here with the one and only TIMPMO. I like it. I'm feeling the name hard on the Pimp Game Podcast. So, I love that name, TIMPMO. I like it. Where did you get it from? It got a little flavor. It got a little swag. All of that is dope. I even saw your pictures. It fits you. Where did you get the name TIMPMO from?
A short version to the answer, bro, really is that when I was young, I used to go into a lot of strip clubs, a lot of booty joints and shit, and you got to throw money when you in the booty joint, you know what I mean? And it was always the females, the baddies, and they're telling me, hey, TIMPMO, and I'm like, what I did was, because my name Timothy, you know what I mean? So I took the TIMPMO, and I put the temp on that motherfucker, and I put a twist to it, so it's really like me. I'm Temp. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like the strippers out of bad saying Momo. So I'm just, you know what I mean? It's just something I did. And it's different, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna really too tough to hear that type of name, so it's different shit, you know what I mean?
I like that. I like that. I like that. I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
So when you was in the club and they was telling you to tip, Mo, what's up? How much was you tipping? Was you tipping, Mo? Was you actually tipping, Mo? Or you just want to tip? You like, nah, forget that. I ain't gonna tip him more. But you just gonna get your name. You gonna name your name that, but you ain't necessarily tipping Mo. What's up? Was you tipping?
Bro, I ain't gonna even hold you. Like I was younger then, so I probably threw a couple dollars, but you know, in their eyes, they probably thought I was really doing, so I wasn't doing shit, bro. Just trying to, you know, I'm trying to walk out that motherfucker with some in my hand, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I wasn't really throwing that back then like that. I was playing that little game like everybody else play.
Uh,
For sure, man.
all right. I like that.
Yeah.
Tip, Mo, I like that. So in terms of an artist, I seen you. I heard your music. You nice. You nice with it. Who do you compare your style to now? Maybe somebody I don't know, the baby or you know who else? J. Cole, somebody like that. Maybe Nas, whoever. Who do you compare your style to that's out there right now?
Okay, so great question, bro. So honestly, I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. Like I really don't compare my music really to anybody, but I got a lot of inspirations, right? So my music got inspiration to it. So I would say Rich Homie Quan, you know what I mean? Um Kevin Gates, Lil Durk, Mo3. Shouts out to Dallas. I'm in Dallas right now, you know what I mean? Shouts out to Dallas, man, Fort Worth. But yeah, those type of artists, man, like the Pain music, the Reds to Shine, like that's pretty much in detail where my music comes from, bro. It's just a lot of mishaps that I had, and it opens me up to just want to talk about it, and it brings a lot of people in, bro. Because what's a day without ups and downs? You know what I mean? Like, and it's just what my music is, bro. It's a reflection of what I went through, what I'm currently trying to do, and what my goals is, what I'm reaching for. So it's just really like something that everybody can kind of relate to. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that. I like that. So earlier you mentioned you went through stuff as a little kid, your childhood coming up. You know,
Yeah.
everybody, not all of us had peaches and cream. We didn't grow up with a gold, the fork, spoon, whatever in our mouths. Some people had it harder. What was that turning point for you? What did you go through to make you strong the way that you are now to keep pushing with your music?
So what I went through, bro, when I first and foremost, bro, when I was 15 years old, I was charged as an adult. So I was 15 years old in the county jail with grown ass men. You know what I mean? So that was a wake up call for me. That what really structured my mind and my brain. That's the reason why I'm so mature like I am, bro. Because early on in my life, I went through a lot. You know, what 15-year-old was in a fucking county jail with grown men at that age. And also I beat a murder case. I went through a lot with that. I was able to, get those charges dismissed. And also, man, with how my mother raised me, the things that I went through with her. I don't want to really get too much into that because she been telling me she don't want me to talk too much about what she was going through and shit like that. But that had a lot to do with everything that bro, me sitting right here talking to you is a reflection of how my mama raised me, what I went through as a child, with my dad and my mom. So but for the most part, bro, it was really when I beat the murder case that I had, bro. That really woke me the fuck up.
I like that. I like that. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this about the murder case. The same thing happened to Snoop. He beat the murder case where he was supposed to go to jail. Same thing happened to TIMPMO. I like that. When you did beat the murder case, did it automatically cause you to kind of be on the straight and narrow, or it took you a while to get there, but you was like already thinking about it?
It took me a while to get there, bro, because like, when these type of things are happening in reality, in real time, you're not really thinking about it. As time went on and I thought about, how God had mercy on me, you know what I mean? I really could be down the road right now, you know what I mean? So, you got to take those type of things to heart. And, I never took it for granted, bro. And now I'm stronger and wiser. And Um, and we built the last for sure, man.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. I like
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Yo, if you are just joining us, you are tuned in to the Pimp Game Podcast, and we are here with the one and only Mr. Hustler. That's right, out of Alabama, TIMPMO. I like it, feeling it. Real nice artist right here doing his thing on the Pimp Game Podcast. So, TIMPMO, let me ask you this. You got a 15-track album going on. Could you talk to the people out there about that 15-track album? Because when you're doing something like that, you putting in work. TIMPMO is actually putting in work, and I love it. I love anybody that's putting in work. Talk to us about the 15-track album that you got going on.
Okay, so this 15-track album is pretty much a soundtrack to my life, bro. It starts at 1991, which was the year I was born, and it's up to current day. So it's 15 songs that shows you the progress of my life, the progressions that I made to be a better person, a better musician, a better rapper, a better son, you know what I mean? Just a better individual, you know what I mean? And it's just like every song you can take something away from it. Whether it's, it's a lot of fuck shit that I went through, but you can take negative and positive from it, and you're able to get a good dosage of just, good music. It's good music, great music. I'm sorry, great music. I released it October the 29th. It's been out for a minute now. It's got a good response. And I'm looking forward to, I got a music video that I'm working on. I Knew I Was a Star. That's gonna be the next music video that I'm working on right now. And pretty much what that represents, the title of that song is I Knew I Was a Star. Now just think about it. Everything that I went through, all the trials and tribulations that I went through, in my head, I always knew that I was something special. You know what I mean? My mom always told me I was a special baby. My grandma always told me you can do whatever you want to do, just put your heart into it. You built the last. And so that song is a reflection of me with all the ambition that I got. I'm a star no matter what I go through. I'm him. Timothy.
I like that. I like that. I
Yes,
like that.
Lord.
Timothy,
Yes,
I like
Lord.
that. I'm feeling that. I'm
Timothy, for
feeling that. I'm
sure.
feeling that. All right. So you also got a single out. I think it's supposed to be February 23rd, something like that, called Incognito. I like that. Can you talk to us about that? But I was feeling the name. I'm like, I'm really feeling that. It sounds deep. Talk to us about Incognito.
Okay, so Incognito is a song, first and foremost, bro, like the anticipation that song has gotten is crazy, bro. I never thought in a million years that song would get as much just streams and a lot of people fucking with the song as it did, as it is currently is right now. But the song is pretty much I created that song about a year and a half ago, and it's when I got out of the county jail and shit like that, and I went in the studio the next day and I wrote that motherfucker, man. It just came straight from the heart. It's just really a reflection of being locked up for 6 months. Excuse my language, not having no pussy, because the cover is like me grabbing the female ponytail and shit. Like, cause when I got out, that's exactly what I did. I was on the fuck shit. Like at the time, my ex, soon she got there, came and got me, boy, I had to get it in one time. So that cover and hey man, that cover and just the way I felt the next day I went in the studio is pretty much what that song is. And Incognito, the title of the song is pretty much represents like when I get out, I just want to isolate myself and get a better understanding of who I am. And that's why I say I just want to go incognito, you know what I mean? I want to understand who I am because I can't help nobody if, you know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. I got to help myself first before I can help somebody else, you know what I mean? So that's why I was at with it.
Okay. So, Built to Last. What's up with Built to Last and Timothy? Are those together? What's up with those? Like, are they together in conjunction? Just talk to us about Built to Last, because I like that.
Okay, so what Built to Last is my brand. And like I say, I've been through a lot. So Built to Last, as obvious as that sound, is you built to last. If you build a house up the right way, it will never fall, it will never break, it will never move if you do it the right way. And that's how I try to live my life. I basically, you know, you want to architect everything the right way, so you won't have to worry about anything coming in, you know, fucking with what you done built up. And so that is my brand. But as far as music wise, Timothy, I'm Timothy, of course. My name is Timothy and shit like that. So I got a album that I'm gonna put out called Timothy. It's gonna be an EP. And it's pretty much gonna express, you know what I mean, just who I am, you know what I mean? Me really, my alter ego, really, me just talking, popping my shit, like letting people know who I am and what I got going on. Cause, you know, I'm real humble and shit, but sometimes I be want to just pop my shit, and that's what Timothy is like. Hey, bro, I'm finna just chill with the humble shit. I'm just finna, yeah, pop out one time and let y'all know how I'm really feeling, what I really got going on. I plan on putting that album out very soon. I don't have a date on that. That is gonna be probably a 6 or 7 track album. Looking forward to that. And also with Built to Last, we got an album coming out, and I don't have a date on this either. This is just gonna be like, you know, just some information that I'm just trying to give y'all, let y'all know, so y'all can stay tuned in and shit like that. But Built to Last is gonna be probably maybe a 10-15 track, and it's gonna be a lot of guys, you know, that I fuck with from the city of Alabama. I said the city of Alabama, the city of Birmingham, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna get them on the album and shit like that. So it's gonna be a lot of people that y'all might know.
Okay.
You know, so, and that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be a surprise. But I want y'all to stay tapped in with me, and we gonna do this shit for sure.
I like that. I like that. I like that. TIMPMO, one of the
Yes,
hardest working
sir.
rappers in the game right now.
Yeah,
So,
I appreciate you, bro.
Built
Thank
to
you.
Last is interesting to me. Can you tell the viewers out there, in your opinion, why do you feel rappers don't last long these days? Or sometimes they really don't have substance behind the work that they're doing. They're just going in there, producing anything, putting it out there, calling it music. What's up with the rappers today? Why do you think we're losing like the quality of the music and they're not bringing it the way TIMPMO is bringing it?
Bro, authenticity. A lot of this shit is made up, bro. All this shit is fabricated, a facade, bro. It's not real. A lot of these niggas ain't that. And a lot of that got a lot to do with longevity, bro. Authenticity wins every time, bro. And you know, I also want to say this, because I am built to last. Last finish first. And what I mean by that is, you know, the person like me, bro, I've been doing this shit for a long time, bro. And I never really got my flowers for anything. And I'm good. I'm cool with that. But it just seemed like the niggas that put the most work in, that's really doing this shit, gotta work extra hard. You know what I mean?
Right.
Versus the niggas out here that's just like, you know what I mean, putting shit out, and they might, you know what I mean, they got a problem bad behind them. But it just really got everything to do with the authenticity, bro. That's exactly what it is.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. So
Yeah.
the topic of the show today is Tyrese and his girl. Recently, his girl went on IG Live. They were in front of the whole world, and she told him flat out he's not her type. He's not her type. Her type is Paul Walker, who is Tyrese's friend, but he's dead now, obviously. What's your thoughts on her embarrassing Tyrese on live IG in front of the whole world?
Man, I would say this, bro. I actually got a book I read by Tyrese, How to Get Out My Own Way. It's a good ass book, bro. One of my favorite books. A lot of people out there, if y'all don't know, he got a great book, How to Get Out of Your Way. You know what I mean? And it helped me get out of the ways that I was in. But just to, back to your topic, what you was talking about, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw that shit, right? And the way I feel about that, I don't want to be disrespectful, but the female, she on some fuck shit, bro. You know, even if you feel that way, you can't say no shit like that on no live. Like, that man got feelings too, man. Like, you don't do no shit like that. Like, that's crazy. Like, bro, I know, like, they had, when they turned that phone off, I know, like, all hell broke loose. Like, that was embarrassing, bro. Literally, it was embarrassing.
So let me ask you this, because I've been on Tyrese's page, and a lot of the stuff he's always posting about her and saying, "Oh, she's the air that I breathe, and I won't, you know, I can't go nowhere without her." He got on a pedestal, and this is a dude who he made Fast and Furious. He was in Baby Boy. He got millions. Why is he treating her like she's some God, what's up with that? Well, in your opinion, why is he doing that? Why?
I mean, I think it might got everything to do with her being as fine as she is. She's very exotic, but you would think like Tyrese, with him being as successful as he is, you wouldn't think that he would be just sprung over a female like that, bro. It's crazy. But I think it got everything to do with her. She probably got some good pussy, if we being honest. And she young too, you know what I mean? And she got a lot of followers, a lot of people fuck with her. So yeah, that got a lot to do with it, I think.
I agree. I agree. True thoughts from TIMPMO. So, any young dude out there who want to be the next TIMPMO, any young female artist, rapper out there who want to be the next TIMPMO, what advice would you give to them if they want to be the next TIMPMO and put in the work the way TIMPMO was putting in the work? What advice would you give to them?
My advice would be to just continue to thrive. Never look back. You know, your advice is the best advice, right? That's just it. Your advice is the best advice. Don't take advice from nobody. Do what the fuck you want to do. Don't let nobody steer you in no directions but the direction that you want to go in. And you're gonna be good, man. You built the last, for sure.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So for any artists out there who want to do a feature with TIMPMO, maybe they want you to write for them, write a dope track, whatever, maybe want you to do a feature for them, and they want to contact you. How do they get in contact with TIMPMO if they want to work with you?
You can follow me on Instagram, TIMPMO. Twitter is gonna be TIMPMO B2L. I got my own website also, it's TIMPMO.com. Spotify, Apple Music. Only thing you gotta type in is TIMPMO. And you're able to get in direct contact with me for a feature. Whatever you need, just let me know.
That. So, also, any final thoughts out there before we sign off on Pimp Game?
Man, just everybody continue to thrive, man. Just know you built the last. And like I say, man, never get knocked off your shoulders, man. Continue to thrive, man. We built the last.
All right. And yo, before I let you go, you gotta let everybody know who you chilling with.
Hey, man, I'm chilling with Kennedy on the Pimp Game podcast. You dig?
And that concludes our show this evening. Before I let you go, TIMPMO, I want to thank all my guests out there for tuning in. And as well as my YouTube lovers, thank you for tuning in as well. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You're going to go to I Am Kennedy and subscribe. And last but not least, we'd like to thank the one and only, the magnificent TIMPMO, rapper out of Alabama, doing his thing. We'd like to thank him for blessing us with his presence on the show. All right? See you next time on Pimp Game. You don't want to miss it. Holla.
Audio Jungle.